Mekai Jordan, mechanical engineering major, senior level. I've got three topics written down I'm going to elaborate on, but I don't have a script for it, so I'm just going to try to speak off the top. Number one being reinstatement of culture. We learned about the atrocities that were committed amongst the Native American population during the establishment of the U.S. and how there seems to be some land that is actually due to some of them due to the cultural significance of some of the territories that belong to the tribes prior to the U.S.'s involvement. One of them is actually right, where we're getting educated, which is Pavunga. Hopefully, they're able to resolve those issues, but it does fall under the umbrella of the first topic. Number two is censorship. I'm a proponent of free speech. There has to be a counter opinion to exist in order for your opinion to exist. And we saw a lack of representation of that, with a bill that I saw in one of the videos. I think it was called House 2281. And it was in Arizona. It was trying to suppress Chicano studies, which essentially is censoring one side of somebody's belief system and argument. I don't really agree with that. If you're going to fight the fight, fight it fair. And number three is fabricated perception. We saw it with the generational holdback of the African American community, but when attempts were made to progress, they seem to have been halted through fabrication, which to me is, again, like blocking one side of an argument. If you're going to fight the fight, fight it fair, right? And that seems to be the whole premise of this whole summary. Relating it to me, like my duty as a man every day is to perform regardless of how I feel, and kick to the side any holdbacks that may be in the way. Because I can only make and change the perception of who I am and myself, and how I project myself to, the world through raw action. And in my beliefs, there's always a fight to fight. So it just depends on how much, time, resources, and energy you want to put behind whatever you believe in. So yeah.